This bill is not just a housing bill. It's not just a land use bill. It's an environmental bill. It's a housing bill, a water bill, a transportation bill. And I think for me, most importantly, it's a social justice bill.
As my colleague stated, this is a housing bill, a transportation bill, a water bill, an environmental bill, and yes, a social justice bill. And yes, it just came over last Friday, but everyone has known about it for several weeks.
We're talking about tiny homes. We're talking about carve-outs. We're talking about workforce training. What else are we talking about here? Tiny homes, semi-trailers, intermodal shipping container. Address housing needs from across the state, prohibiting a local government from enforcing any sort of rational occupancy limits, modifying the content requirement for county and municipal master plans, criteria for certain grant programs, expenditures from the multimodal transportation options to fund and align with state strategic growth objectives, and making an appropriation. Oh, here's the part. Inserting any indeterminate pet projects as determined by the majority. So I guess it does fit inside the inside the title. This is an absolute ridiculous way to approach legislation. This legislation is being written while we are supposed to be debating it on the House floor. This is an absolute mockery of the process. It is absolutely inconsiderate. It is absolutely a travesty for the government and the legislative process. This is absolutely insane. We are adding pet projects as we go to a 100-page document that overhauls the complete zoning of our state. And if you don't think if it's about that, this refers to all municipalities as subject. Subject. This makes subjects of our local municipalities. This kind of pet project throwing in there, throwing it up against the wall to see what sticks, changing the entire bill while we're trying to read it. We don't even know what's in here. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is an ideological screed that worked great in Sim City, but it's time for the grown-ups to actually look at what's going to be imposed on the state of Colorado. And the sponsors don't even have a clue as to what's in it, because what's in it is being changed as we move. Yes, it worked great in Sim City, but get out of your freaking basement, do some serious legislation, stop adding projects to this, act like a responsible legislator, get your act together, let's do proper legislation.
It's a social justice bill. It's a social justice bill. It's a social justice bill.
37 aye, 28 no, and 0 excused. Senate Bill 213 is adopted.